guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing a long overdue video of Bailey's nursery tour. This baby is 8 months old, so you know we are well past doing this video, but better late than never. So before we jump into this nursery tour, be sure to subscribe down below and like this video so all your friends can see, just in case they need inspiration. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. So when you first walk into the room, on the right hand side is her changing table and her dresser. So these did not come as a set, and we ended up getting them from Pottery Barn. Thinking back on it now, we probably should have gotten her a more practical dresser as far as the longevity for her, but this is what we got. So these are two separate pieces and they just happen to be near each other and happen to work out perfectly. And so it has about 6 drawers here. It's kind of, I want to say, an off-white, a little bit more creamy. But up top, and we barely honestly changed her here for the most part. She's changed in the bed or wherever she's at, since she doesn't sleep in here, but that's a whole nother conversation. So over here we just have kind of like all of her diaper warmers, some lotions, some oils, things that the girl really doesn't use. And over here is the actual changing pad. And we got this changing pad from, or the cover actually, from Pottery Barn as well. And I believe the changing pad itself came from Amazon. And over here, just more miscellaneous stuff. So I knew that when decorating and designing her room that I wanted to have a display gallery type of wall. So as she grows older, we'll probably put pictures here of her, but for now it's kind of just a miscellaneous gallery wall. So if we start at the top, the 2 photos up top are when filming with the baby. The 2 photos up top are from minted.com. And I don't know exactly what size they are, but I think they're the smallest ones and they came framed already. And this elephant, I believe, is from Pottery Barn as well. And I liked how he matched with the gray and pink theme. And this, if you guys are real OG watchers, you guys saw me make this from scratch myself. So I ended up getting all these little fake succulents from Michael's and putting them in a shadow box. So I had to rip all the stems off and place everything in there. And so that's how that turned out. This little always wear your invisible crown photo is from Target. And when I saw it, I didn't know where it was going to go, but I thought it was the cutest little thing ever. And this bee, I believe we got from Michael's, and I just spray painted it. Yes, we know you love Dada. And I just spray painted it black. So I believe it was wood or white before I spray painted it. You're gonna not be in the video! And this sign is from Michael's too. I thought about taking it off of this thing, taking the Explorer off of this back piece. But I kind of liked the rainbow coloring watercolor that it brought into the wall. And this last piece over here, which is kind of like a cute yarn dream catcher, I love, which we got from Home Goods. So that was just a random pickup that I wasn't going there to get, but I saw it and I was like, we can decide. So if you guys hear some noise, Bailey had to go play on the floor by herself. She did not feel like filming anymore, so we had to put it on the floor. So if you hear banging, that's her. But anyways, this is a piece from IKEA, and so my whole thought process when getting this was to kind of organize things and miscellaneous things that weren't going to fit in her drawers. So I built this myself, which I'm so proud about, because if you've ever built IKEA furniture, it'll make you lose your mind. So this can also be put the other way, but I liked it the long way. And then I got these little drawers from Target, and I believe that they came separately or 2 in a pack. And so up top we just have Bailey's small shoe collection. She is still in soft bottom shoes, so she doesn't have many options as far as shoes go. And I just have miscellaneous books just up top as well. And as far as this is another book shelf, which her daddy hasn't hung up yet, but it's acrylic. We still haven't figured out an exact place for that to go, and that came from Pottery Barn as well. A little on the pricey side. And inside each drawer, which I'm not gonna go into in depth, in here it's kind of just like miscellaneous stuff like bows, hair bows for her. Over here we actually have a custom piggy bank with Bailey's information on it. So we've already been putting a couple of coins in there and stuff for her. So my uncle got that for her as a gift after she was born. In here we have miscellaneous like stuff that I honestly don't know where else to put. And this small one I have just bibs and socks, and this is another miscellaneous. And then we have extra books all the way at the bottom here that I've kind of organized by height. And this is a special book. This is from Cromwell Brown, and Justin's family actually got this for her, and it's signed, and we actually haven't read the book. It's very special because he obviously signed it, and so Bailey's still in the stage of ripping things, so we just kind of keep it here on display for now. And just some extra teddy bears are on display as well here. So after that miscellaneous shelf, we have her bookshelf. And so this is kind of like a bookshelf display area. So of course my intention wasn't for all of her books to go on this shelf, but more for it to be a display, like gallery. And probably when she gets older, we'll probably put more of her special toys up here, more memorable things. But for right now, it's storing books until otherwise. So right now we just have lots of books up here. We have Big Stanley up here. This is Big Papa. And we have Baby Stanley down here. So the story about the Stanleys, you ask. They came from Nordstrom's. My husband absolutely hates them. He says they're ugly and they're horrifying and scary. But I happen to think they're really cute. And they're definitely display toys because the hair can get in her mouth and it falls off and it's just everywhere. So these came from Nordstrom's, and they're not called the Stanleys. I just named them the Stanleys. Big Papa Stanley, Baby Stanley, period. And down here we have just like a fake... She said they're not the Stanleys. And down here we just have a fake succulent plant, and this little elephant is from Kinrex, and it actually came from my coworkers who threw me a baby shower, me and my other coworker a baby shower, and it was so beautiful, just really cute, very thoughtful and put together. And this was one of the gifts, so it's kind of like a little bit sentimental to me that my coworkers could do that for me. And this is something that Bailey will always have. I don't want her to have him now because I don't know how to replace him and get another one, so he's here for now. And this little girl is like a little clown piece, and I don't even know how to describe her, but I've had her since I was probably super young, and I don't know, she just means so much. She's just so cute. I love her. And so I thought I would give her to Bailey and just keep her here. So it's kind of like a piece of me in Bailey's room. And she has these little sandals here that I don't think she'll fit in time before they're too small for her, but I think they're really cute with the doll. So this is her rocking chair. It's suede. It came from Target. And of course, as you can see, the theme in her room is gray, pink, white, black, and a couple of random things thrown in there. So gray is definitely my go-to color. If I could go back, I probably would have gotten a rocking chair with... a recliner so that you could put your feet up, but I guess that's where this poof comes in. So this black and white poof here came from...
Risa?
Yeah, it came from my cousin Risa. She bought it for me as a gift for Bailey, and it came from Pier 1, so it was a long time ago, so I don't think you can probably get it anymore. But we do kick our feet up here if we ever rock Bailey, which is kind of random and rare, but if I do try to come in here to put her to sleep, that's where I put my feet. And this is a handmade blanket from Justin's family. And it wasn't really meant to be here, and then one day it just ended up here and it never left, and she has so many blankets. So this is crocheted. So this is crocheted for her. Over here, we're not going to get into this. This is kind of just like a mess. I have a bag of keepsake clothes I'm going to keep for Bailey for our next baby, or just for Bailey to pass on to her kids. That was my favorite stuff. And my pregnancy pillows over there too, which I don't want to throw away, and so this is the best place for it right now. So over here we have Bailey's crib, and I honestly can't tell you guys where I got this from. It was like some Instagram website, but pretty much everybody has a crib that's similar to this, the normal white crib with the feet. If I do end up finding it in my emails, I will link it down below. But it's just a plain white, and her bumper for the crib, this little gray piece here. Actually, this whole bedding set came from Pottery Barn, and so it's just pink and gray. It has flowers inside of it. And over here, we just have her little... Over here, we just have her baby Arlo, which is how we watch her sleep, if she does sleep in here. Which again is usually never, but in case you want to watch her play music, it plays little music, or at least it used to. Oh, there it goes. And it lights up in the back. Bailey's not a fan of it. She doesn't want to sleep in here in this vicinity. And up here, I had this whole vision. It wasn't supposed to be polka dots. It was supposed to be that weird print where it's a whole bunch of dots, and it's so many dots together that you can barely see the white. And I think in a vlog I talked about how the lady tried to charge us an arm and a leg to get all the way to the top of the wall with wallpaper, which is what you originally were going to use, and it was just going to cost way too much for it to not be our forever home. And this to not be Bailey's room for the rest of her life. It was going to cost way too much, and she was talking about getting a scalpel and everything up there, so there's that. And I got this wooden sign that says Bailey Blake, and if you guys are new to my channel, her middle name is Blake, and so it's the triple B's, you know, like the Big Baller brand, but it's like triple B's for Bailey, so she made her own brand, okay? And then, so this was from an Etsy shop, and I played around with the font, and I don't remember the shop, but honestly Etsy, everybody makes these on Etsy, so you can probably find any shop. The lady was super chill with me, was able to go back and forth with me on different fonts, and if it was up to me though, the pink on the Blake would be a little more pink and not orange, so it's like more of an orange color, but nonetheless, we love it up there, and I'm sure Bailey will love it too at some point. So this sign up here is another little sentimental thing for me at my baby shower. This was gifted to me by my lovely coworker Allison, so shout out to Allison for doing this. She is very good at calligraphy, I think it would be called, and so she made that for Bailey, and I loved it. It went with the color scheme that we have going on in her room. So I didn't know where else to put it, so we put it there. It's there for now until further notice. And then down here we have Bailey's closet, which is a work in progress within itself. I try to clean it out, things that she doesn't fit anymore, and I try to decide what I'm going to donate and what is going to be kept for the future. But up here she mostly just has her blankets and extra shoes that she still can't fit. And down here I have little markers that my cousin gave me. And basically, I was going to take it off for you guys, but basically it shows you 6 to 9 months, and there is another one that's 3 to 6 months down there, newborn, and it just goes on. So for the most part I hang usually her sleeping onesies and things like that, and jackets. And she has a cute little jean jacket here that her aunties got her, Michelle and Reese, and just everything that's supposed to be hung up. As far as her undershirts and stuff, I usually keep those in the drawers. That concludes Bailey's nursery tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me comments down below if there's something that you saw that I didn't mention where it was from, and I will try to remember it for you. But we want to thank you so much for joining us in our nursery, and we can't wait to see you guys in